Running the correct tyre pressures is an essential part of off-road driving. Now right now I'm about to drive onto the beach here at Tiwa, so I'm going to be dropping my tyres from a road pressure of 36 psi down to my chosen sand pressure of 18 psi. There's a few ways we could do that, a lot of products on the market, but I'm going to do something a bit different. It's a new product from ARB called the ARB Pressure Control Module. And what that does is it interfaces with an ARB compressor from the last 10 plus years, so either their single high output or the twin, and it allows you to not be crouched over down at the tyre looking at a gauge, or even sitting up watching a gauge. It eliminates the gauge for you and it adds some smarts. So connecting through your smartphone, iOS or Android, and it actually allows you to have pre-configured pressures, so 4 pressures that you can name and choose what pressures to run them at. And then in addition to that, you can have just an always on, like a normal switch for that. So what it allows you to do is connect the air hoses to your tyre and let your tyre down, or put air in the tyre, so deflation and inflation, and you don't have to even do anything. It lets you know when the tyre's ready to move on to the next one. So let me show you how it works. Now I've got my ARB compressor mounted here in the back of my Camp King canopy. Now this compressor needs no introduction. The ARB air compressor has been around for a very long time and incredibly reliable, and huge amount of spare parts. So one of the great things about this is this doesn't require you to go and upgrade your compressor. For all those people that have got ARB compressors out there, this little module makes your old compressor into a super cool one. So what it does, there's a attachment that goes to the manifold on the compressor, and that attaches, there's a couple of solenoids and sensors and things like that. Your air hose is attached to that, to your air chucks, and then you've got at the back of that there's a separate control module, and that's what provides the link to your phone. So for me now, needing to deflate my tyre pressures, I've got my air hose. I'll plug that in here, get this down on the tyre, then I'll turn the compressor on, and I'll get out my phone. So the compressor's just turned on, and I'm going to open up the app on my phone, and I can see the current pressure, the target pressure, and also I can see the preset I've chosen, and also the mode. So just running through that, the presets, you can have 4 presets. Now I've got road pressure, I've got gravel, I've got sand, then I've got a mud and rocks. So that's the most common scenarios I have. You can also then, under the mode itself, you can have pressure control on or off, and then you can also have pressure max. So pressure max just means it runs like a standard compressor without the pressure control module. So that's perfect if you're using it to inflate, I don't know, kids' toys or something like that, or an inflatable for the pool. Also if you're using the compressor to blow out your air filter or things like that. So I've chosen my pressure. I'm on road right now. I'm going to go to sand, and just like that, it's taken a pressure reading and it's going to let the air out. And you can hear it, the air's rushing out now through the cover. Simple. I don't have to look at a gauge. Now, I've got it configured so I've got 2 tyres going down at once, so I've got one on the other side. Now in that configuration, I'm getting well under 3 minutes for 2 tyres. And now that's great. I mean, it puts it well and truly in line with the other products on the market for deflation. But unlike all the other products on the market, I don't have to do a thing. All I've done is plug it in. I've got the phone in my pocket. I'll get a notification or a sound when it's ready, and then I can move on to the next tyre. So if you're like me and you've got kids, that gives you time to go and grab something from the fridge. If you've got really young kids, change the nappy, or have a chat with your mates, grab a drink for yourself. Check out the view, that sort of thing. It also makes adjusting pressure and managing your tyre pressure something that's really easy. You don't have to worry about removing a valve core. Also, if you've got bad back or knees, you don't have to be crouched down and bent over. I don't like using the term game changer because it's such an overused term, but for this, I've used this over the last 2 months and been using it pretty much every week over that period. It's something that any four-wheel drive from now on I'll be fitting. If you'd like to know a few more thoughts in detail, including detailed breakdown of some of the tests we did in terms of timing and tyre inflation and deflation tests across this, doing it manually, and also products like the Inflate. Check out the article on motofomo.com.au. Also there's links to the product on ARB's website. If you'd like to know more about the product, check out ARB's website or your local ARB stockist. I'm sure they'll be able to help you. I'm Sam from MotoFomo. Hope you found this video useful, and catch you out in the tracks.